And I didn't have the best upbringing. My parents weren't in my life. My parents were drug addicts, and I got taken from them at a really early age. And, I was abandoned by my mother. And for a really, really long time, I just struggled. I struggled with abandonment. I struggled with guilt. Struggled with shame. And I'll never forget the call my mother made to my grandmother in the middle of the night. She said, "Hey, come get these kids right now. I can't raise them anymore. And if you don't come get them tonight, I'm just going to take them to the police station, and you're never going to see them again." And for a really, really long time, because of those exact words, it just kind of replayed in my brain, and it made me feel like I wasn't worth anything. Made me feel like I wasn't wanted. And my sister Sarah, she was only 8 years old, and she got diagnosed with brain cancer. And so that was another huge hit for me and my family. And she ended up passing away from that. And man, for a really, really long time, I was just mad at the world. I was mad at my parents. I was mad at God. And I didn't know exactly what my purpose was. I didn't know what my identity was in. And you see, whenever you don't know what your identity is in, it's just chaotic. Whenever you don't know who Jesus is, whenever you don't know that who he can be in your life, even when you're a Christian, sometimes it's hard for you and you struggle with identity. You struggle with knowing who Jesus is to you. You struggle with knowing that you're co-seated with Christ. You struggle with knowing that Christ lives inside you. For a really long time, even though I was saved at 14 years old, and only because of praying grandparents can I say that, I still struggled with my identity. I struggled with knowing if Jesus really had transformed me. And a lot of people don't know. There's a lot of Christians. And if you're here today and you don't know Jesus, I'd love to talk with you. And I know there's a lot of people that would love to talk with you. But man, there's a lot of us here that know Christ, but we don't know who our identity is in. And we don't know our story. We don't know that our history is our history. We are a new man. We're a new woman. We're a new creation altogether. And it's an amazing, amazing thing. Once it finally hits, that story is a story of someone that's dead and gone. We have a new story. We have a new destiny. And yeah, my parents left me. Yeah, my mom's still out there doing her thing. Yeah, my dad's still out there. They don't like to talk to me. It's one of those things. And a lot of us out there, we have that same story, same exact thing. But I'm here to tell you that there's redemption for every single circumstance. There's redemption for every single circumstance. Right now, Jesus is working everything together for the good of those that love him. If you're ready today, if you're ready to know what your identity is in, know who your identity is in, if you're ready to forge a new story and know that, hey, I'm not that same broken kid I used to be, then you could be like me, man, because I could stand on this stage today and say I'm free from that, totally free from it. I could say those chains of unforgiveness, those chains of abandonment are broken. I can say that I don't have any hatred towards my parents. There's redemption for them just like there was redemption for me. And no sin is greater than another. And you may think, you're here today and, well, I'm too broken for that, or I've done this, or I've done that. There's a lot of people that really just don't know that the Lord loves them. He loves you so much. Jesus loves you so much. And I know it's hard for us to wrap our brains around how the creator of the entire universe can be involved in the very details of our existence. But it's just the truth. It's just the truth of the matter. You see, the truth of the matter is God never left my side, not 1 minute. Even when I was going through all those things. Even when I was still a baby Christian, didn't realize who I was in him. He was there, just waiting. So I hope you guys know that, man. I hope you realize that there's a new story that awaits you. And where you are right now isn't where you're going to be. I truly believe that. Where you are right now isn't where you're going to be. There's a much better future. You're somewhere in the future and you look a lot better than you do right now. I don't know who said that, but I'm stealing it. But this song is my testimony. This is all the amazing things that the Lord has done in my life, despite my circumstances, despite my history, despite the broken kid I was. This song is called Again. through it all, raising me was a challenge, and it's so. Oh, wake up, get out of bed, it's time for church, what's in your head? You could give this day to the Lord. Here's to my grandpa, hands are warm, heart was strong, he worked hard to provide for all of us. Promise me you'll find a way to stay off of your feet all day, burning up in this hot summer sun. And oh, how the time flies, where does it all go? And oh, every moment is passing by faster than we know. Oh God, stop this world from spinning. Rewind it back to the beginning. Live this life we've been living again. And here's to my lover. Sometimes I've wondered why she said yes 8 years ago. Marriage isn't easy, but I'm understood completely. I'd do anything to make her stay. Sometimes you need a little rain. And oh, how the time flies, where does it all go? And oh, every moment is passing by faster than we know. Oh God, stop this world from spinning. Rewind it back to the beginning. Live this life we've been living again. And here's to my sister, God, how I've missed her. You know, sometimes it feels like yesterday that we were playing in the yard, counting all the passing cars, but that's been almost 21 years. Oh, but God has His reasons, I suppose. And oh, how the time flies, where does it all go? And oh, every moment's passing by faster than we know. Oh God, stop this world from spinning. Rewind it back to the beginning. Live this life we've been living again. Again and again and again. Thank you guys so much. My name is Nathan Sheridan. I'll be hanging around.